We'll have some clear evidence tonight before the clock strikes 12 that we have a deal, but it's very close, and I'm optimistic. The reason I'm going to Camp David is Secret Service working on my house, bulletproofing the house. So there's no place to go at home. I said I'd be out for 5 weeks. So I'm going to Camp David because my granddaughter graduates on Sunday, and it's the closest way I can get there to be their graduation.
What did you say about tonight?
Well, I said there's a negotiation going on. I'm hopeful we'll know by tonight whether we are going to be able to have a deal.
What's your reaction to Russia moving tactical nuclear weapons to Belarus?
Extremely negative, my reaction.
What do you tell Democrats who say that they don't want you to bow on work requirements? What's your position?
I don't bow to anybody.
Or maybe my colleagues on the other side are having buyer's remorse, or should I say voter's remorse, that every single one of them voted against addressing the debt ceiling over a month ago when we brought that bill to the floor. If anyone in this chamber, including my friends on the other side, would like to see this problem addressed, they should go over to the Senate side, or frankly, there's no one there. They should get on the phone and call the Democrat senators who run the Senate and chose to be out this whole week because they took this so seriously, or call the White House and ask the president why he took 97 days off after the first meeting with Speaker McCarthy when the speaker was ready to negotiate. We're still here. We have done our job. We have acted. We are, in fact, the only body in this town who has actually taken steps to address the debt ceiling and the spending problem in Washington. I would encourage the Senate to take up the bill. I would encourage the president to get engaged and address this problem. But we already have. The votes are on the board.
We want to make sure we have an agreement that's worthy of the American public. Remember why we are where we are today. We have more money at any given time coming into America, not just a dollar figure, but by GDP. But when the Democrats took the majority, we are now spending more than at any time in American history, even by a GDP factor. And we owe more than at any time in American history. So it is incumbent on us to get this right, and that's why we're working through it. And it's not easy, but everybody knows the responsibilities. Everybody's very professional in these meetings. And look, I'm the total optimist. We will get this done, and we will have a better bill because of it.
But also note that we do careful cost-benefit analyses on regulations related to the efficiency of gas cars, and those rules have saved Americans huge amounts of money in terms of gas and diesel costs. And of course, making EVs more affordable will also make it easier for more Americans to take advantage of the fact that it is cheaper to fill up a car or truck with electrons, typically, than with gas or diesel. So this is all about making sure that we have, yes, cleaner air, but also saving drivers and passengers money.
You said that 8% of the cancellations and delays were due to NAS. Is that federal staffing? At federal staffing levels, you said 33% with the airlines and 8% that's federal staffing.
Yeah, let me actually, this is actually interestingly not our data. This is the airline industry lobby group's data. Yes, so I believe, somebody can stop me if I say anything wrong here, that the things that get booked in NAS are anything that would be operational to include staffing and availability, but also anything else ATC that's not driven by weather. Does runway count as in our NAS figure?
Runway equipment, basic weather. Weather is extreme, but basic weather, runway, and staffing.
Okay, so like if you have a de-icing program, is that going to go under NAS, or is that?
That's going to go under NAS.
That'll go under NAS as well. Okay.